Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get us going here. Return begins inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff heading left. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. The Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Huskers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here, returner from inside the 10-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Nebraska 7, Miami 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the same runner's got it again. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tough spot here. Second and long from the 16. Back to pass. It's Anderson. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Huskers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Returner goes out there.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They begin with a quick throw to the left, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Anderson. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. Going to set up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Let's fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Looking to throw yet again. Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game, or he's going to cost his team a game.
Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami. Now they get set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Miami 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Down he goes, a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how they play this here. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. They bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a toss play to the right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches. but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the right side. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Hall. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They go with a direct snap. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Okay. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And now the offense will call a time. Coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Nebraska 21, Miami 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And off in a single back formation. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. This game is far from over.
Touchdown, Miami. Number 8.
And now the try here for the extra point.
The kicker on for the
Ncaa is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And it's a squib kick taken to one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still plenty of life left.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Huskers expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important third down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw for the first down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sideline. It's Hall. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out.